Welcome back, my beautiful survivors. Today is day 2, and we are back with another devotional time together. So I've got my King James Version Bible and this devotional book by Sarah Young called Jesus Calling. You can find the link to where to purchase it in the description box down below, and we'll get right into it. So today we're working from the scripture of Psalms and from the scripture of John. And I will go ahead and start with the devotional. Refresh yourself in the peace of my presence. This peace can be your portion at all times and in all circumstances. Learn to hide in the secret of my presence, even as you carry out your duties in the world. So let's hear that again. Learn to hide in the secret of my presence, even as you carry out your duties in the world. I am both with you and within you. I go before you to open up the way, and I also walk alongside you. There could never be another companion as devoted as I am. Because I am your constant companion, there should be a lightness to your step that is observable to others. Do not be weighed down with problems and unresolved issues, for I am your burden bearer. In the world you have trials and distress, but don't let them get you down. I have conquered the world and deprived it of power to harm you. Wow. That's right. Someone once said to me, God is seated on his throne. That means there's no problem so big that he's rushing around and worried about it. And he's seated on his throne because he's already conquered it. He's already taken care of it. It's just for us to trust him to go through it. So again, it says, I have conquered the world and deprived it of the power to harm you. In me, you may have confident peace. So isn't that so true? Oftentimes we spend our time worrying about what the narcissist is up to and scheming and all that stuff. But I have noticed that since just trusting God for everything that I need, every time the narcissist does something negative, God just heaps so many blessings in my life. And it's also amazing to me, when I think of how much joy and peace I have going through this stuff, because from the world's perspective, I should be just curled up in the fetal position on the floor. The stuff that is happening is just wild and crazy and feels overwhelming and unsurmountable, but he just gives me this peace and comfort that I can't explain. And it's just so beautiful to have that testimony too, because I'll tell people situations that are going on and they'll be like, oh my goodness, I could never. And that is a testimony that is just showing the world I couldn't either, but God through his strength gives me what I need to get through this. So let's be a light to the rest of the world and share with them the blessings that God has heaped upon us, and not go around with our heads hanging low, but with a smile on our face, because that peace, we need to be able to share that with the world and help them to go to God when they have difficult times as well. So it says, because I am your constant companion, there should be a lightness to your step that is observable to others. And I see that in myself some days. It's not easy to do it every day, but 90% of the time lately, I just feel so light and just giving it to God and resting in that and not worrying. So yeah, I encourage you to do the same, because it's a better place to be, right? When God says to give him our heavy burdens and take his light yoke, it's true. It's beyond what we can carry on our own, but when we switch it with what God has provided, that ability to switch our yokes, his is light, and we give our cares and our burdens to him, and he'll take care of it. So we're reading from Psalm 31, 19 to 20. Psalm 31, 19 to 20 here says, in the King James Version, oh, how great is thy goodness, which thou hast laid up for them that fear thee, which thou hast wrought for them that trust in thee before the sons of men. Thou shalt hide them in the secret of thy presence from the pride of man. Thou shalt keep them secretly in a pavilion from the strife of tongue. And then the next verse, the next passage we're reading from is John 16:33. And it says, These things have I spoken unto you, that in me ye may have peace. In the world ye shall have tribulation, but be of good cheer, I have overcome the world. So let's rest in that and know, like, God has overcome, and we're meant to have difficult times on earth, but it's meant to strengthen our relationship with God. And so just when you're going through this narcissistic abuse recovery and healing and finding your footing again, just trust in the Lord that He had a purpose for all of this, and that it is to draw you closer to Him and for Him to give you the joy and the peace that passes all understanding. So that's all for today. I hope you found that this was a message that just spoke to your heart and was a blessing to you. I hope you'll hit that subscribe button and come back tomorrow for another devotional, and I look forward to talking with you then. If there's anything on your heart, you can drop it in the comment section down below. I do read the comments, and I'm always happy to engage with other people. It's wonderful to have a community that understands the difficulty that we're going through. So let's be that for one another and put words of encouragement, or let each other know if we're struggling in the comment section down below. I'll talk to you soon. Bye-bye.